Peace and blessings, everybody. It's Young Nas from iGotOptions LLC, and in this video I wanted to briefly talk about, or not even talk about, just kind of give you a visualization of how you could trade, really. So this is a simulation trade, and basically what that is just I basically went back in time, and right now it's just a simulation of how certain things would have played out on a certain date. So I'm looking at this company in the video right now, and today's date, or today's simulation date, is June 17th. Now we want to figure out what trend this company is going in, right? So we see these constant green candles right here, right? I'll discuss what these little lines are and what this is at the bottom in just a second, but I really just want y'all to focus on these candles, right? What do these candles tell us? Well, all these candles tell us is that the price of this company is just going up. That's all that means. So look, right here, this is the current candle right now, and this, for those who don't know, is a 5-minute chart. So each candle represents 5 minutes. So ever since the stock market opened, from right here, this candle is started at 9:30. Ever since 9:30, it's been going up. So what does that tell us? It tells us that this company is in an uptrend for right now, because look how many green candles this is. Let's see. This opened at, what did this open at? Around $710. Now it is at $744. So this went up $33 or $34. So that's a lot. That's a lot of money that you could have made. But what exactly are we looking at right here? What's on our chart? Alright, so let's focus on this blue and purple line right here. What are those indicators called, right? What is this blue and purple line? Those are called simple moving averages. And simple moving averages are basically like, they give the average price of a company based off of a certain period of time. So this blue line right here, notice how this blue line is closer to the price than this purple line, because they're the same thing. This yellow line doesn't apply to what I'm talking about. I'll get to that in a second. But these lines right here, this blue and the purple line, notice how this blue line is closer to the price right here. That's because it takes the average price of this company in the video over a period of 8 days. So that's relatively close, because this purple line takes the average price over the past 20 days. So it's lagging behind a little bit. So that's kind of the logic as to why this blue line is closer and this purple line is all the way down here. Now what is this line right here? This line, this indicator, is called the VWAP, this yellow line right here. This is a VWAP. Now the VWAP is called the volume weighted average price. Now the volume weighted average price basically gives you an average price of the company and what it should be based off of how it performed in the past and based off of volume. Now, what is volume? This little graph right here, these little bars, that's what's called volume. Now, volume basically tells you how frequently this company has been traded. That's basically kind of like a simple way to explain it. So, like for this candle right here, this candle is connected to this volume bar right here. So, in those 5 minutes alone, because these are divided into 5 minutes, let's see, this company has been traded about 280,000 times, and that caused it to rally up higher. So in a sense, you can kind of think of volume as power for whatever direction the company is going. So just think of these as, the power behind each candle. So this candle has this much amount of power, and it visualizes it for you. So right here, this is one of the candles that has the most volume, so this probably means there's a lot more buying power. So you can see that right here. And now over here we see these red candles. Now they'll show red volume bars. So basically think of those as selling power. So right here in this candle alone, you can tell a lot of people likely sold this because it's a red candle and we have a lot of selling power. How much volume is that? So people traded this 685,000 times. So you can kind of think of that as selling power, how much selling power is behind it. Now, that's how volume works in a sense, and these are how these indicators work. Now, how would you use this to benefit you. So the reason I have these 3 lines up is because I would use these lines as a support. So basically what NVIDIA is doing right now, it's bouncing off of this line. So you see how it rallied up all the way up here, and then it basically dropped down to this blue line, this EMA right here, and now it's starting to come back up. So that's really what I was looking for it to do. So what you can do is you could trade with the trend. So since we see the strong uptrend and now it's making a small pullback, that's what it's called. So these little 3 red candles that drive the price lower is what's called a pullback. Now it's starting to pick itself back up. So what you can do is you can get a call option, and all a call option is basically like betting the company price will go up higher, and you make money as the price goes higher. Now you can get a call option on this company and see how it performs. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so we have a call option, and it cost about, how much did this cost? This cost $66. So we have our call option. Now we're gonna see how this does. We're gonna see how this stock basically performs over the next couple of minutes. Now that we have, another thing too, we have to have a trading plan. So what happens if this company starts going down? Alright, so what we'll do is we'll have something called a stop loss. Now basically a stop loss is an order that will automatically sell your position if this goes left, if this goes down bad. Now we also can have something called a limit order. So if this does go in our favor, when do we want to take profits? So I want to take 30% profits. Alright, so now we have right here we have a stop loss and we have a limit order. So this is how you set a trading plan. You have a safety measure and you have a profit taking measure. So this is how you properly set a trading plan. Now I'm going to fast forward and basically see what happens in the next couple of minutes. Alright, we're getting super close. It's at 82 right now, 82 cents. Just want to go for a quick scalp, and we sold it. We made profit $25. Now although that may not seem like a lot, that's still 30% of what we invested in. So imagine if we risked a lot more. Imagine if we risked 1,000. 30% of 1,000 is $300. So we would have made 300. You could have made that much. So it's just kind of like a simple concept of how you can trade, and a visualization really of what to do when you're trading. So this is Nas from iGotOptions LLC, and thank you for watching.